Hello, international students. This is your systems librarian, Kayla Reed, and I'm here to introduce you to library services at MSSU. First, you'll want to go to the library website. To do that, go to mssu.edu, and under Academics, you'll go to Library. The library homepage is where you'll find all your library services as well as assistance from the library staff. Underneath the picture, you'll see our hours are listed. These change every day for if we are closed or not. If you need assistance or you'd like to ask a question, on the side you can see Contact the Department. Here, there's an email, a phone number, and a number you can text. There's also Chat with the Librarian. If we are open, the chat will be logged in, and you can ask a question immediately to someone working in the library. If we are not open, you can still submit your question, and when we reopen, we will address it and give you an answer. Schedule appointment will allow you to schedule a one-on-one research session with a librarian. You can choose the day and time you'd like, and then you fill out the small form. Once you fill this out, the librarian will review it and get in contact with you. This is especially helpful if you are doing research and you don't know where to start or you get stuck. So please make sure to reach out to us if you need assistance. Here is our primary search box. If you are doing research, the A through Z database list is a great place to go. This is the list of all the databases that the library subscribes to. You can search by subject. So if you're interested in art, it will show you the primary librarian and also the different databases that have materials on the subject. You click on it, it will take you to the database. And now you can do a search. Over on the side, on the left, you can see different limiters that you can use to refine your search. So if I'm interested in only scholarly materials, I can click Scholarly Journals, peer-reviewed. And you can see it changes my search results. If you're needing quick access, you'll want to click on the full text articles. But you do have access to articles that do not have full text. It's through a free library service called Interlibrary Loan. I'm going to return to our library homepage. Right here, under Students, Requesting Items. You can request books, but we're going to talk about another service that's faster for that called Mobius. And you can also request articles. Fill out the small form. Make sure to include your name and your email address, your MSSU email address. And it can take about 3 business days to get your order. All you'll need, you go to Site. You can get most of the information you need right here. So for example, if I copy this to journal title, fill out this form and you'll be done. When your article is available, you'll receive an email to your student email account. Under the Books and Media tab, this is where you can find ebooks as well as physical books, DVDs, audiobooks, and more. Let's do a search. So I searched for To Kill a Mockingbird. I'm going to click the very first tab, and you can see there are ebooks, which are electronic books available to you online at any time. If you click on it, you'll want to click MSSU Available Online. Once you do that, it'll take you to the book directly if you are on campus. If you are off campus, you'll be asked to log in to the proxy. If you click PDF Full Text, you'll get a full list of the chapters in the book and be able to read the entire book. For physical materials, you'll need the location and the call number. There may also be a note that can give you more information on where the item is located. Location will tell you what floor of the library the item is. If you click on it, you'll get a list as well as maps of the library, so you can find where the collection is. The call number will tell you where in that collection it is, so make sure to include that. I'm going to click on this one. And if I wanted this book, I could either write this down or I can text item location to myself. I enter my cell phone number, select my provider, and which book I want. Make sure it says available. If there is a date, that means it is checked out until that date. Once you hit send, you'll receive a text with your call number location, and you can come to the library and pick up your book. There are also several types of materials in the library. As I said, these are books, as it says right here, book. This is an audio CD, so this is the audiobook, and a DVD. To look at more materials available to you, at the top of the page, you can click Search Mobius. Mobius is a collection of libraries in the state of Missouri that lend materials to each other at no cost to students. So if I'm interested in this book, I can see that 12 libraries have this title. If I scroll down, as long as one of these says available, that means I can request it, and it will be sent to the library where I can check it out at the main circulation desk. Mobius books check out for the same period as our main collection books, which is 28 days with renewals. Returning to the home page, under Research and Course Guides, there's a more detailed list of the library collections where you can see all the different things that we have. If you click the links below, it'll take you to the collection or to more information about the collection. Research and course guides are guides that are created by the librarians either for a specific subject or a particular course. We're going to browse all guides, and you can see these are sorted by subject. So if I go to International Studies, for example, International and Political Affairs, and it will show different resources that are helpful for the subject area. Under Books and Ebooks, it'll show different books, different ways to search for books, as well as call numbers. The library uses the Library of Congress classification system. And so you can see which call numbers relate to which topic. For example, if I'm interested in maps, I would go to G3180. Under Articles and Journals, there'll be recommended databases, as well as search tips, and information about interlibrary loan requesting. Recommended websites, as well as information for evaluating websites to make sure it's a quality site. And finally, videos. different videos that are relevant to the topic. There are also guides for basic library research. Over on the side, you'll see helpful research guides. This includes library research, library services and resources for distant students, common assignment and research questions, and the library DIY, which is a research tool. So if you are doing some research and you don't really know where to get started, the library do-it-yourself research tool is a great place to come. You can come here, say, I have a question about books and ebooks, and see if one of these fits your question. So for example, how do I locate a book or ebook? And there's a video to give you information as well as a search option and an explanation. Under the search box are different links for how we can help you. Your library account keeps detailed information about what you have checked out, as well as if you have any fines or fees that could prevent you from checking materials out. You'll log in with your first and last name, and then your ID, which is your S number with the S in front, and MSSU at the end. This will log you in to your library account. You can see anything you have checked out, you can renew items, and you can also see if you have any fines or fees. If you make a Mobius request, you can see the status of the request. So for example, if it says in transit, that means it's on its way. If it says available, that means you can go to the circulation desk and pick it up. For checking out at the library, the only thing you'll need is a photo ID. Your line card is your official library card, but any photo ID will be accepted at the desk. The library also has study rooms. Here you can get information about the different rooms that are available to you, information about how to reserve, and different room content and locations, as well as the library study room policy. If you'd like to make a reservation in advance, you can click here, and this will allow you to make a reservation. You can choose your date, choose what time you would like. You'll get some terms and conditions, and then you'll fill out this form. Once you fill out this form, you'll get an email confirmation to your MSSU email account. You'll need to confirm within 30 minutes or your booking will be deleted. This just makes sure nobody is booking on your behalf. When you're ready for your reservation to check out, you'll go to the main circulation desk on the 3rd floor in the library with a photo ID, and you can check out the room for 2 hours. If you're needing help with technology or printing, you can click How to Print. This will give you information about printing. Printing is not free. It is run through the line card office and costs 10 cents a page for black and white and 50 cents a page for color. If you bring your line card and some cash, you can load money onto your printing account at the kiosk near the main circulation desk. Otherwise, you can do online departments through Lionnet under Manage My Line Card. Online deposits have a minimum amount of $5. There are printers on every floor of the library, as well as a computer lab. Other questions you might have that can be answered on this page: how to log into the Wi-Fi. I talked briefly about the proxy page. This is what it looks like. Your login will be the first part of your email as well as your PIN password. The library has a photocopier on the main floor near the circulation desk. It is also 10 cents a page for black and white and 50 cents a page for color to make copies. There are scanners in the building for use, which are free, as well as faxing, which is also free to students. One collection that we'd like to highlight is called Overdrive. Overdrive is an online collection of ebooks and audiobooks. Go to Subjects. You can see we have 16,800 titles in this collection, 11,000 ebooks, and 4,000 audiobooks, as well as some videos. If you'd like to see if we have a certain title, you can do a search here, as well as an advanced search, which will give you more options. So for example, if I'm interested in any books in Japanese, you can see that we have a book, an audiobook in Japanese. To log in, up here at the top, you'll click Sign In, and make sure you select your library, which is Missouri Southern State University. Generally speaking, that'll take you to the proxy page where you will log in with the first part of your email and your password. You can also access Overdrive through an app called Libby, L-I-B-B-Y. If you download this app to your phone or other device, you can log in and it will stay logged in, and you can stream or download materials through your phone or device. If you'd like more information, you can go to Contact Us, and this will give you different ways of reaching out to the library. One you might want to try is the FAQ, or Frequently Asked Questions. Here you can see what questions have already been asked and see what answer we gave. If your question hasn't been asked, feel free to send us an email, call us, or text us, and we'll be happy to answer. Here, you'll see a calendar which will have all the library events that are scheduled. If you click Hours, Exhibits, and Events, this will give you a full month schedule of the library hours, Facebook and Twitter feed for the library, and the full calendar for library events. Here we have a small feed of new materials available in the library. You can click the title and it'll take you directly to the book. And at the bottom, we have links to all our social media feeds that you can follow so that you can stay up to date with what's going on in the library and any new updates. Library services are free to students, and we always want to be supportive of you and your academic career at Missouri Southern. Please feel free to reach out to us at any time, and we will be more than happy to help you. There are service desks on every floor of the library, except the second floor where Career Services is located, where you can get help with resumes or finding a job. Thank you for your time, and we hope you have a great semester.